an article A and they are called articles. But there are two types of articles: definite articles and indefinite articles. So first of all, we have to know what is definite articles. Definite articles means that used to point us, that are called definite articles. For example, the sun, the moon, the earth, the Mercury, the Venus, the Neptune, the Pluto, etc. That used to point out, that are called definite articles. So there is a definite articles. In simple way, we can say that when to use the are used in, for example, country, continent, oceans, rivers, mountains, valleys, and Iceland. For example, the USA, the Mount Everest, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra, and so on. There is use in river names also, and in ocean names too there is use. For example, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. There is use. In the names of country too there is use. In inhabitants too. The European, for example, the Indian, the Chinese. In valleys too there is use. In Iceland too there is use. For example, the Andaman and Nicobar Island, the Lakshadweep, etc. Or the Sri Lanka, there is used. In monuments too, like there is used. For example, the Qutub Minar, the Jantar Mantar, the Taj Mahal, etc. So in simple, dead sold a pointing word, there is use, and it is also used in animals such as the cow, the goat, the buffalo, the lion, the tiger, the elephant. That is also used because when it is pointing to it, that is used. That is called definite articles. In simple way, we know that. Then the next is indefinite articles that doesn't use or pointing to us. For example, a bag, a pan, a flower, a rose, it may be a lily. In flowers names is to a is used. So why a is used? How it is used, first of all we have to know. So in articles the basic is that vowels and consonant. Before a consonant a is used, and before a vowel an is used. So first of all we must understand how to use a and a. And so first of all, vowels. What do you mean by vowels? Vowels means A, E, I, O, U are called vowels. They do not need any how to pronounce it. They can pronounce themselves clearly. For that reason they are called vowels. Consonant means that they required a vowel for the pronunciation. For that reason they are called consonant. a bag. For example, B is a consonant, C is a consonant. B plus E, it pronounced B. C plus E, its pronunciation is C. So consonants require the help of vowels. They cannot pronounce without the help of an vowels. So in consonant we are using A, and in vowel we are using an. So here is the thing we have to understand when to use A and an. In some cases, whether in some cases the sound of consonants may be vowels. That time we are using an. For example, hour. See, H-O-U-R, hour. But the H is silent. Here you are pronouncing is from O. Hour. So you have to use an hour. An honorable man. O is the vowel here, the silence of A's. When we are pronouncing honest, H-O-N-E-S-T, honest, then we're using a vowel and because it pronounced O, vowel. For that reason, we are putting there an. Okay. There are simple things as we have to remember when using articles a and an. And a and an is also used in singular and plural too. There are some general rules that later I will discuss it. So in consonant too, some vowels pronouncings are there too. That time we are using an. And in vowel two sounds are consonant pronunciations are there. That time we are using a. For example, European and a European. And European is wrong because EUROPN. When we are pronouncing it, U is coming there. YOOU. For that reason, we are using an. That are the simple things is we have to learn it in articles. That is chapters include for class 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10 standard about articles. Then how you have heard it properly and whether what you've learned, if there is a confusions about it, you can later contact me on www